but it's not all about what's under the water. The Great Barrier Reef is home to 1,500 islands and sand and coral cays that play home to birds, turtles and, of course, us.
74 of them make up the Whitsunday Islands that lie between Mackay and Townsville. Most of the islands are uninhabited, characterised by dense rainforest, hiking trails and wide beaches. How could anyone resist the colour of the water? With an average of 27 degrees on a winter's day, this place is a tropical paradise.
The Whitsundays is a sailing mecca. From bareboat charter operators to the bulk of Australia's Return to America's Cup fleet, to Australia's premier keelboat regatta, Hamilton Islands Race Week, and its laid-back little brother, Airlie Beach Race Week.
But if your dream is to be the master of your own vessel, then there's no better place in the world.
We're out with Whitsundays Rent-A-Yacht, who depart from Shute Harbour near Airlie Beach. These guys have 3 decades of experience, a huge range of vessels, including motor cruises and sailing yachts like this beautiful 380 Beneteau Lagoon. An experienced skipper like Mike can accompany you for all or part of your trip. Kick back and relax and he'll happily take the wheel. Or for budding sailors, he can help you find your sea legs.
And you've got it there perfectly, mate. We're going to bring that sail down right now.
Mike's taking me to one of his favourite anchorages, Nara Inlet, a spot that offers a high level of protection from prevailing winds and is almost fjord-like in its appearance.
It's a volcanic area. Nevertheless, you've got the sort of scenery we got here with pine trees, would you believe, in the tropics.
There are, hundreds of different places that you can take a bareboat or a skippered boat into?
We have a list of approved overnight anchorages, so we've researched the best of Whitsundays anchorages, so we know we're sending people to areas that are going to be safe, areas that can be easily anchored in, and will suit pretty much any combination of weather condition that you're likely to come up with.
I love the freedom offered by this sort of holiday, literally letting the wind guide you on your own adventure.
It's naturally spectacular, but there's a glamorous side to the Whitsunday region. It's home to the one and only Hayman Island, Hamilton Islands Qualia, Daydream Island for spa indulgence and the ability to snorkel straight off the beach. Or if you're after a Robinson Crusoe type stay, then Long Island Resort will fit the bill.
It's from any of these islands or the mainland that you can join a number of operators offering day trips to the Outer Barrier Reef, where you can dive, snorkel and swim with an amazing array of aquatic creatures and corals.
Cruise Whitsundays departs the port of Airlie every day of the year and transports guests to Reef World at Hardy Reef. It's a 2-hour 40-minute trip on board their catamaran and morning tea and lunch are included. There's also plenty to keep everyone entertained along the way. Once at Reef World, there are so many different ways to explore the reef. There's the underwater observatory, a semi-submersible and, of course, snorkelling. Michael is the reef expert on duty today. He's worked at many reefs around the world, but he reckons what we've got here is pretty special.
What are some of the reactions you get from guests?
So the reactions are completely like mine was the first time I came out here. You do have jaws dropping. It's really nice to see because I remember having that feeling when I was younger, and it's great that people still do have it. And I think that's what drives my passion for the marine conservation as well, is why should children not be able to see what we're seeing today?
So I wasn't expecting to go for a dive today, but out here these guys offer introductory dives. So they literally hold your hand the whole way, so you don't need any qualification, no dive ticket, and you get to experience this whole new world underwater. As it's an introductory dive, we're not going too deep, but that doesn't mean there's not plenty to see.